What's going on, guys? Jesse here with Shots of Geek, and I'm here to put in my 2 bits video. This video, I'm going to be reviewing the Nyko phone clip for your PS4 controller. Sounds like a bit of a useless piece of equipment, but it can come in handy for some people that require their phone for additional usage when they're playing a game, or those like me who like to cheat and use their phone for, well, cheats. This is what it looks like off your PS4 controller. It comes with these elastic bands. Okay, they are elastic, and basically what it does, it just simply straps onto your controller and just sits there. The phone clip part itself is up here. It does have a little adjustable knob here that you loosen and unloosen, kind of like a screw. You hold on both sides, and you can actually adjust the angle in which it sets on your controller. So it's actually not a bad piece of equipment. I tend to have mine just kind of sitting just like that. It's a nice little angle for me. Just give me 1 second. Now when you put it on your controller, you see you have the empty rectangle here, and it's simply just for leaving your touchpad open. You got the PlayStation button hole right there and the holes for your speakers, so it really doesn't impede much as far as the controller goes. It can be a bit top heavy when the phone is on there, but if you're holding the controller, it's really not going to matter. Just don't put your controller down because it tends to fall backwards and push on your trigger buttons a bit. But yeah, it'll just sit on just like this. Use a PS4 controller, right? Clips on, it just sits right on the front just like that. See? Nice and easy. Sits right on the front. And simply take the straps, bring them down, and you latch them onto the angle parts on the bottom of the clip. And once that's set, that's what it's going to look like when it's attached to your controller. Pretty simple, pretty easy. You don't really feel it if there's nothing on there. But yeah, when you have your phone, like I said, it gets a little top heavy. It does kind of impede a little bit on your share and options buttons, because if you can see, it gets kind of close there. There are the grooves there, so it's not too nuts. You just can't use your whole finger to push the button. You'll actually have to use a little finesse and tap with the tip of your finger. Other than that, I really don't have many qualms about this clip. The clip itself is pretty firm. It's got rubber grips on the top and bottom, so your phone doesn't slide back and forth. And it's extendable by quite a bit. So you can either take your phone and either sit it like this, straight up and down, or you can sit it like this, sideways, however you want to do it. I tend to leave my phone sitting up and down because I hate the whole screen rotation thing, except when I have to charge my phone, because my charger port's on the bottom. I tend to turn it sideways at that point. But with your phone in your controller, it does actually look like a pretty impressive piece of high-tech equipment, even though it's really nothing much more than a phone and a controller. But it looks pretty decent. It'll look something like this with the controller and the phone sideways. Just like that. Like I said, it sits. It's pretty firm. It's pretty solid. If it wiggles a little bit, you just tighten the little screws there, and it's pretty solid. It's pretty firm, and it's pretty good for if you're playing your game and you have something on your phone, especially if you have an iPhone, and with Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out, I'm pretty sure they're going to have the iPhone app. Link it up that way. Tap, tap, tap. But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's pretty good, especially when I start getting text messages. It vibrates my whole controller, which is a good thing because not many games right now that I play have the vibration function. Like Final Fantasy 14, there's really not much vibration at all in the game. So it's good if I get a text message to say it's from work or from my wife. There it is. And I can respond appropriately if I'm in the middle of a dungeon or something. But yeah, other than that, it's not that bad. It does impede a little bit on the touchpad. It sticks off the touchpad a bit, if you can see. So to actually use the touchpad, you'll actually have to use the tip of your finger, go inside, click it. And that's a big function, especially in Final Fantasy 14, which is the game I'm currently stuck on right now. Not because I suck or anything, but because it's a really fun game, and I am playing Endgame, which if you guys are interested in playing with me, I will put the description in the links below. But yeah, other than that, I really have no qualms about this little phone clip. It is a piece of useful equipment, and you can by all means not use one, and it's not going to be devastating to your gameplay. Because I'm pretty sure we all got along just fine without it. But there's my 2 bits. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. You can also visit our website, twoshotsofgeek.com, or our Facebook page at 2shotsofgeek. And as always, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks again.